everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Well, it's St. Patrick's Day we're celebrating, and to commemorate St. Patrick's Day, we've got our little display for you. And of course, we've got Mello, who's in the whole process here. See, she says, well, I'm in this too, aren't I? That's Mello. Yeah. And she's barking. Okay, so Nana Rain's going to start and explain what we have here in this little St. Patrick's display. See, we've just set up a table here with St. Patrick's Day display of stuff. So we'll start over here on the left, and she'll explain some of the things. But what we wanted to kind of share that St. Patrick's Day commemorates the arrival of Christianity in Ireland. And St. Patrick, he lived about 385 to 461 AD. And according to legend, St. Patrick used the three-leaf shamrock to explain the Holy Trinity. So that's the reasoning behind that. He actually used it to explain the Holy Trinity. So that's why they really appreciate that three-leaf clover. Anyway, we'll start here.
Okay, hi. So what we have here is Pottery, and it comes from Ireland. And Dad likes it quite a lot. So do I. And it's sort of like a brownish green, and it has like a dark orange type of rose on it. And then we have some green and white doilies to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. And over here what we have is a little pixie, and if you notice it says good luck from Ireland, and it was a little bit beaten up, so what we did is we touched it up with a bit of paint, so it looks pretty good now. And over here we have a china mug, and it's got the three-leaf clover on there, and we like the pattern on it, and we thought that would look nice on our table. So here it is. Now over here, Dad found this one, and it's such a happy little leprechaun. And maybe I shouldn't say little, he looks to be a little bit rounded there, but he's all cheerful and his eyes are sparkly, and he's all excited to celebrate. And over here what we have is leprechauns again. One of them is sitting on the rooftop and all smiles and raising its hand, waving away. And it's actually a little bank. And if you notice, it has a little rubber stopper underneath. So we have that. And of course we had to get the matching mushroom bank. So again, it's a happy little elf, and he's got a little shamrock up in his left hand there. Over here, Dad found this one very interesting. Let me get my finger out of the way. But it's a leprechaun as well, but apparently it was a container for cheddar cheese, the sprinkle type. So we thought, geez, that's really cute. And in the back, there's a handle. So we thought, oh, that's really neat. And we just stuck a flower in the top of its hat. Now, over here, I felt sorry for this thing. Dad got this one, and I think it came all the way from, Dad?
This is actually from Ireland. This is made in Ireland, and it's a donkey. And the donkey is a humble animal and has strong biblical ties to the life of Jesus as a child, and also Palm Sunday. So the Irish really like their donkeys. So this is a little planter donkey.
Now over here, what we have is a bell. And if you notice, it has all the clovers on there too, which I thought, neato. And this, I thought, oh, that's so nice. It says, may God bless you. Isn't that a nice? It's like a rock. and it's got sparkles. So that's quite pretty. And over here what we have, it was put out by McCoy, and it's a Pixie, and if you notice, he looks like he's whistling. So he must be celebrating St. Patrick's Day as well, singing a tune, whistling away. Over here, I'll just move this out of the way. This is Irish linen, and there's very, very detailed stitching. And I just thought, oh, that's beautiful. And it's cut out, the petals, and it's stitched all along there. It looks very nice. And Dad, did you want to talk about your dish here?
It just got thrown in there because of the pastoral kind of scene, but it's actually a little Nippon dish. I seem to like those because they have real subtle painting, and they're very old, but they're pretty cool as far as just the subtle painting. So that's what I liked about it.
And let's not forget our leprechauns up here. These are cardboard cutouts, really stamped. If you notice in the back here, eh? And no, we didn't pay $60, that's for sure. But it comes from Germany. But we thought, oh, that's just beautiful. So we got that. And then this was the companion. And if you notice, they're sort of like on a homemade teeter-totter. And see how happy they are? And there's a bird right in the center, a little bird. And here, Dad found this one. It's Belique. Dad, do you want to explain anything about this?
Just Belique pottery is made in Ireland. And the only interesting thing about it is very lightweight. And that's one thing you notice about it. But they always have these nice little carvings inside them, like either basket weave or something that's pebbled, or very intricate little designs. So we really like that. Well, what do we have here? Looks like an Irish lassie. Actually, it's not. It is a Lorraine. If you look underneath, you'll see the name, Lorraine. See? So we thought, hey, she's all dressed in green. She'd fit well. By the way, there's Mello again. Yep, there she goes. Minding her business. Okay.
Okay, so another thing we wanted to show you is Papa Jules has all his St. Patrick Day postcards mounted up, but this is one of the nicest ones here. It says, "The green little shamrock, that dear little plant, dear emblem that grows in our islands. Oh, nothing on earth can ever supplant the dear little shamrock of Ireland." Isn't that nice? And look at it, she's holding all these 3-leaf clovers, and I just thought, oh, that's really neat. And here's all his other little postcards. "The tap of the morning to ya." That's as Irish as I get.
So what we're going to do, stick around, especially Grace and Hope, and we're hoping Abigail's watching, and Bree, and stick around, because what we're going to do is Nana Rain's going to give a little reading of this little fun Pixie book that we got. Okay? See ya.
So this is a sparkle book, and the title is Pick a Pixie. So it's by Jane Edgecombe, illustrated by Leonie Worthington. And here you see all your pixies here, and here's one that's fast asleep. Here's one with his fancy green booties. This is a little poem about the pixies in my garden. It's really very silly, so I'll have to beg your pardon. The purple pixies love to wear hydrangeas in their hair. I accidentally picked a bunch. They gave me quite a scare. See, they're lounging around, in the fountain and the water is splashing. And here's one that's eating potato chips. And here's 3 girls. And they're all, and here's one that's hidden. I never saw that one that was tucked away like that. The chili shrub hides pixies who are very fierce and red. They're always arguing about what time to go to bed. Sometimes I see them stomping off and sulking in their dozens. They go to the tomato patch and stay there with their cousins. So here they are with all their cousins. Little dangling legs here. This one's got his thumb in his ears, making faces. They look quite rambunctious. Green pixies are the silliest of all the pixie bunch. For breakfast they have dinner, and for dinner they have lunch. They eat artichokes and apples, parsley, pears, and fresh green peas. They're always fighting over food because they don't say please. So it's very important to always say please. And see, here they are. Look at them. They look cute even though they seem to be very, very silly. The orange pixies live under my lovely lemon tree. I've told them that it's silly, but they won't listen to me. They sing oranges and lemons, and they drink cold lemonade, and they fan themselves with lemon leaves while sitting in the shade. And here's their lemonade pitcher, and there you have a nice tall stemware glass with a straw and enjoying lemonade, I guess. Beneath the nodding bluebells, the blue pixies like to doze. It would be quite a nice place for a cat nap, I suppose. But I never could work out why they sleep standing on their heads. I've got such silly pixies living in my garden beds. And there's a pixie yawning away. And here they are on their heads sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. And that's the end.
We just wanted to say Happy St. Patrick's Day to all our family.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
And we hope you had fun seeing our little tour of our St. Patrick's Day display. And of course, our granddaughters, Hope and Grace, said, please have Mello as many times as possible. So there's Mello. There she is. She's a pretty good girl. She's a pretty good girl. She even sits, see? Look at this. She's ready to do tricks for anything to get food.
She's hungry.
Yeah. So, goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.